Crystals. Of course. No!
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! Crash! Dad! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
So hello everybody, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. We're into number 2 now, numero dos. Cortex Strikes Back. As you can see, they put a little bit more story into this one, and it's also the game where they introduced the crystals. I don't actually know if this is a level or not. I imagine it is, because there's boxes and whatnot. So yeah. You know, at the end of the last one, we blew up Cortex's blimp. He fell, he found some crystals, and then he built a giant space station. How he managed to do that, no idea. I'm not going to question it. Point is, he has a giant space station now. But don't worry, he's not the bad guy. Oh, look at that. See, I didn't think that was a level. Oh well. But yeah, this one actually has a little bit more story to it. Not a whole lot more. And, well, it makes even less sense.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Okay, and that's, yeah, there's your story. Cortex needs our help to get crystals. Wow, is there a colored gem in the first fucking level? Holy shit. And in the second? Wow, alright. The colored gems work differently. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to get them all. There's a bunch of new stuff that got introduced in here. For one, there's the crystals. They're an extra little collectible. You have to get those ones. Be kind to the boxes to earn a special gem. What? What do you gotta do? Beat the whole thing without destroying boxes, I guess? I mean, that's what I'm assuming, so I'll give it a shot. I guess level 1, no boxes wrecked. So yeah, they have different requirements for the colored gems in this one. I actually honestly didn't remember that they were like special challenges in the levels. I thought they were just like hidden better in like bonus levels and whatnot. But I'm guessing that that's what I'm supposed to do based on what it says. So that there's a spiky enemy. Oh yeah, they also added, hang on, wait until I get, they also added the slide jump. Which gives you extra height and distance, obviously, and a little bit extra speed. And the slide can be used as an attack. Which comes into play, because it's, I think it hits the same as your spin does. Oh. Aw, no. How the hell are you supposed to get through that then? Well, I'm gonna, oh wait, isn't there, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, fuck, did that really just, oh man, if that screwed up the colored gem for me, I'm gonna be annoyed. But I also, maybe it's like, don't break more than blank boxes to get it, I don't know. Because if that's the case, you know, I've only broken 1. So I should, theoretically, you know, depending on exactly what the challenge is. So there's also stuff like this, right, where it's like you can slide jump over, I think not that one, obviously. I think maybe the first one, if not the first two. And apparently those moles don't do damage to you. I think they come out of the hole and then they can do damage to you, but apparently they don't right away. Okay, so I didn't get the regular gem, obviously. And I feel like I probably didn't get the colored gem because I broke that singular box. But I don't know how exactly you would get past that. I mean, there's got to be... Because, I mean, I just jumped over it. I don't... Because there's, like, the ceiling, like, right fucking above it. Maybe there's, like, a path to walk around it, and I missed it. I don't know. See, pull the gem out of my ass. Sure, why not? Oh, and I get a cutscene again.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
So yeah, Coco can hack his holograms, apparently. Interesting. Alright, so didn't get the regular gem or the colored gem on that. Hey, look at that. So yeah, you had to slide jump over those boxes to get the little bit extra hang time. But hey, got the blue gem. Which actually brings up a thing. The slide jump to me seems like something that wouldn't be an intended feature of a game like this. Like the slide, like it's just like a weird thing to do, you know, like slide to get extra jump. Like who? It's like ducking so that you're taller. I mean, the extra height I get, or like the extra, not the height. The height makes no sense. The extra distance I kind of get because like, oh, what is this?
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
So yeah, Embryo apparently pissy at Cortex because of what happened in the first game. And is his sworn enemy. So now that we're technically working with Cortex, he's after us. Okay, so discover and finish the secret route for a special gem. Alright. I don't know where the secret route is. I do like the fact that they changed how you get the colored gems in this one, because let's face it, in the first one, completing a level with all the boxes and without dying. Not that it was necessarily difficult, it was still super fucking annoying. And then they also added the green nitro crates in this one, which you can't touch them at all. Like, if you jump on them, you die. If you spin them, you die. If you accidentally walk into one, guess what? Yeah, you dead. So I don't know where the secret route is. I have, once again, seen a Let's Play of this one. And, oh god. I don't remember if... Oh, okay, I shouldn't have slid. That was definitely a mistake. And, I think they might have done the secret route on this one. They didn't do very much in the way of, oops. Okay, well, I guess I'll just slide over here. In the way of, like, colored gems or secrets or anything like that. In the one I watched. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get everything. Oh god, okay, that worked out better than expected. But I want to say the secret route is maybe, oh god, is maybe like down a hole or something. There's going to be like a hole in the ground that I can jump down and I'll live, and that's the secret route. But there is also secret portals in this game, and what the portals do is you have to find the teleport within a level, and then it opens up, oh god, a special portal in another level, or like in a different part of the space station. There we go. Okay, and then they also have, oh god, those there, which, those ones there, the stone ones go when you're underneath them, then there's wood ones that are just on a timer, so, hang on a second. Alright, so I did look it up. We can't actually do the secret level here. It's, like I said, they're secret areas, oh god, that, okay, that works. There's secret levels in other levels that allow you to do stuff within some of the current levels. So like, we have to get to a different level or find the secret exit in a further level to come to get to the secret path of this level. There we go. That worked. Jump. So when we get to apparently Air Crash, whatever the fuck level that is, or wherever that one is, I don't know, that's where we will get... Okay, so there's a TNT box. Oh, that's actually, it brought us right back up where we were. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, I didn't think I'd actually manage to get all of them. That ceiling is way too low. But yeah, once we get there, there's a secret exit that unlocks yet another... or it unlocks like a special portal. That there is a green exclamation point box. What that does is it blows up all of the nitro crates. It's the only way, like if you see a nitro crate in a level, that means that there is, okay, how the fuck do I get that? There's gotta be a way, right? I mean, that could also be another thing where it's like you do the secret path. Because like that's how it worked in some of the levels in the third one. Because like I said, I never played this one as a kid. I only ever played the third one. And in the third one, there was a couple levels that I remember where there was like the hidden path. And on the hidden path was the exclamation mark to fill in some of the boxes on the regular path. So you'd have to like do the hidden path to unlock all the boxes on the regular path. So I mean, I think I got all of them, right? Yeah, we did. There's 74, holy shit. Wow. So I'm kind of excited to be playing the second one because like I said, I never played it before. So, you know, it's a new game to me. And it shouldn't take, and now that I've perfected the first one, I feel like this one isn't going to take as long. And this one's going to have next to nothing to do in between parts. Except for between the second last and the very last part. And the reason I say that is because you can't do the time trials in this until you defeat Cortex. Ugh. Yeah, good work, Crash. I honestly don't know if there's a way to stop him from doing that or not. But after you beat Cortex in this game, you unlock the running shoes, which is the only unlockable ability in this one. Failing a bonus path doesn't go, yeah. And what it does is when you're in a level, you hold, I think it's R1, at least I think that's what it was on the third game. And it just gives Crash a speed boost. And you can't, there's certain levels that you can still get, that you can still get the gold without them. But it's any levels that involve like a vehicle, or I think we ride polar bears in this one. And those levels are the ones that you can do without the running shoes. But any level where you're just running around as Crash, you absolutely need the running shoes to do it. I feel like they could have still had you. Okay, so left to accelerate and square to boost. Oh god. There we go. I still feel like they could have gave you the invincibility while on there, but you know, whatever. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I wonder if there's a trophy for getting yourself killed by one of those things again, because that was a trophy in the first one. I haven't actually looked up what the trophies were in this one, but to be fair, I didn't look up what they were in the first one either. I don't know why I bothered with that. Man, please be. It's hard to judge sometimes. Oh yeah, that right there, his little crawl. You can crawl like that. It is so fucking slow. It is ridiculously slow. 2, 3, yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter if I count them out when I can't die from it. But yeah, like for in between these, there'll be like I'll go back and do the first level and get the clear gem. You know, stuff like that. If we do get to one with like the polar bear or something, I'll probably go and try for the relic on that one. And look at that, we all see, look, it's a good thing I got the blue gem. We're already using it. Oh my, is that a hippo? Ugh, I've been fighting those things in Assassin's Creed. They're not fun. Diamond in the rough. Look at us collecting fucking trophies. I'm so happy that I managed to perfect the first one, because from everything I hear, if you can perfect the first one, especially with the DLC level, Stormy Ascent, then you've basically got the other 2 games unlocked. And I remember the 3rd game somewhat, so I wasn't really worried about that one. Oh my lord. Ugh. Nope. So I saw boxes ahead of me. Okay. I mean, there's no like... Okay. So I wonder if this is... I mean, I'll have to come back and get... Okay, there it is. Oh. Okay, got that. Oh, God. Alright. Man, going backwards in this game on levels where, you know, it's not necessarily required to go backwards, like obviously the boulder chase levels and that, the camera is set so specifically so that you can go backwards. Going backwards in levels like this though, especially on this fucking bike, or not bike, on like this, I guess, surfboard. There. Oh. Because it doesn't really stop at any point. God damn it. Okay, just gonna put me over there, otherwise what's the... Nope, you're gonna take me away. What's the point of the plants then? Yep. Alright, weird that the plants are there and it put me back here. Alright. So I'm guessing... So maybe they did the same thing that they did, because I want to say that in the 3rd game, all of the colored gems... No, actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back immediately, because I just remembered one that it didn't apply for. I was going to say all the colored gems were before any levels that they came into play in, but I'm going to take that back immediately. Because, like, as soon as I said it, I'm like, wait, the third level of the game requires a colored gem to get the clear one. And, obviously, it's not going to... Well, I say obviously it's not going to be there, as if we didn't just collect, like, a colored gem in the first fucking level of this game. Yeah, we did. There we go. Another gem. Man, we are fucking rocking this. Granted, it's the first levels. I mean, I wholly expect this video to be like 20 minutes. Maybe. For it. I mean, my recording is going to be a little bit longer, because it did take me a couple tries to get that blue gem. But, you know, the video itself should only be like 20 minutes. Which is good, because I need some shorter videos right now. With some of the other stuff I'm doing. And, you know, I'm about to start a new series this Friday. No, not this Friday. Right? No, yeah, that'll be the Friday that this comes out, yeah. And I haven't quite decided. Like, I have another game to play, but I don't want to do that one right now.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Yeah. So I don't know what he's planning to do with these crystals. I don't remember. and Brio said he's going to use the gems for a laser. He also actually gave you the exact amount that there are in the game. Break locked boxes with a well-aimed... Oh yeah, I forgot that they added that in this game too. The body slam. It, I'll show you in a second, as soon as I get control. It goes bonk. It's not really all that used all that much. I mean, you can use it in very few situations that are where it's not like absolutely required. Like, for example, the fuck you. The TNT seems to be a lot more sensitive to that. Like, as you saw there, I spun the first box without hitting the box above it, and yet when I did the exact same thing, it managed to get the TNT. Which I call bullshit on. I don't think you can spin those guys, just based on the fact that, you know, it's their beak that they're leading with. I don't know that, but I'm assuming that. So the secret levels in this one, they don't have... Because like in the first one, right, the bonus levels weren't just there. They were, like, you needed the 3 heads to collect them. I call bullshit on that too. Yeah, see, like, these guys there, because they have the saw blades on their back. Okay, well, I see a box down the left path. And in the first Crash game, the left path was the easier of the two. Split paths, man. They suck because you know that if you go, like, if you're going for the gem, that you're gonna have to walk backwards through one. Let's see, is this where they meet up? It is not. Now, you might be wondering what the fuck I'm doing here. Well, what I'm doing, like why I skipped that checkpoint. The reason I skipped the checkpoint, oh my, alright, is because I know I'm gonna have to come back this way to do the right path. Oh my, the crystal's on this path. So just as a precaution, like as soon as I reach where the split paths meet, put it up. There we go. Which looks like right here. There we go. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hit that checkpoint on the way back so that it saved everything that I just did up here. It's a tactic that I used to employ a lot, oh God, in the third game. Because otherwise you end up going back and forth across these split paths like so much. Like if I had hit that on, oh fuck me. See, like if I had hit that on the way there and then died on my way back like that, I would have had to go from there all the way to the end of the path and then back again. Whereas this way, it's right, it saved it right there with everything in front of it done. I would highly recommend that strategy to anyone playing this game. Just as an extra precautionary measure. I mean, it doesn't, like, it can't do you any harm. Got him? Yes. I love the fact that you can do that. I wonder, can you still jump on these assholes? Oh yeah, they still have their bounciness. Okay. I wasn't sure if they kept that to this game. I mean, there's no real reason not to, besides... Okay, now, since I got a checkpoint there, okay, so you can jump on those. You know, since you got, like, the dash jump and whatnot, I wasn't sure what all they would keep in this one. Or from the first one. Because I imagine people had... Well, although, I will say this. Games like this, I imagine most of the stuff that got... Fuck you. Maybe you must have to be able to spin them, because that's bullshit otherwise. I imagine that most of the stuff that got changed was based off of a very small group of people that the developers knew. Because, like, there was no internet back then. I mean, people could write into, like, magazines or something, you know, or, like, the company themselves, you know. Maybe they had, like, a tip line or something. But, there was no real... Like, you know, it wasn't as easy to get feedback for your games back then. So I don't know how much would have changed. Like, if the internet had been around, would, you know, blank have changed? Like, who knows? It's hard to tell. Okay, so there's boxes that need to be filled in there. So I'm going to do this. And you know what? I'm actually just going to do that. Boom. Okay, you know what? I just thought of that, and after I did it, you might want to be careful doing that. Just body slamming boxes when there's other boxes underneath it. One, oh wait. So, what happened right there, I don't think really happened to me at all in the first game. If you bounce on it, one of these, and then don't bounce on it for like X amount of seconds. I don't know, I've never timed it out or tried to time it out. Then it'll only take one more. So like I hit it once, moved on, came back, hit it again, and it broke. Which usually isn't a problem. I mean, it can be in situations, in certain situations, but oh wow, he actually popped up and killed himself underneath my feet. Like, it can be a little dangerous in certain situations, but very specific situations, like the there we go. The majority of them, it's fine. Especially once you know about it. Like, if you didn't know about it, you might fuck yourself. But as soon as you know that, it's fine. There we go, another clear gem. We may be able to get all the clear gems in the first world here. Obviously, I'll get the last one off camera, but I mean, we should. It looks like the first world you can get all of them, which I like. I don't mind replaying them for the time trials. It makes sense that the time trials are, you know, a separate version. Well, not version level; it's the same level, but are a separate, you know, thing. Like you have to re-enter the level to do the time trials. But I don't really care for the ones where you have to replay it to get the boxes. It's not the worst. Like, I've seen games with much worse backtracking in that. It's just one of those things that games used to do. Sliding can help me move faster, yeah. That games used to do back in the day, you know, in the PS1 and that, where they needed to artificially lengthen the game. So they would just do something to force you to backtrack. Oh god, this is going to be a boulder chase, isn't it? Yup. Okay, so it said that you can, yeah, just slide. I don't know. See, I feel like the slide should, like the slide dash and whatnot, shouldn't be a required skill. Like, you shouldn't have to do it, you know? It just seems like, oops, one of those like one of those things that like speedrunners would have figured out, not, you know, that developers, oh god. Not that developers would have put in. So yeah, those landmines, they don't kill you. They pop you up into the air, and then slow you down quite a bit. Okay, can I not? I can't actually jump there, so I'm just going to spin it. Oh boy. Which honestly makes the landmines even worse. Like the fact that they don't kill you. But they just slow you down enough that the boulder can. Okay, so you see how the boulder broke that there? There's a level later on, I think, where something similar happens. I don't remember if it's a boulder or something else chasing you. Oh, there we go. It actually might be right there. Huh. I don't know. I'll do this and then I'll check. I might look it up. Because, now I think, like I said, I don't know if it's this level or, oh god. Or not, or like a later one where you can, I saw that. I thought I saw something up there. Did I not? Oh, it was just extra leaves, okay. Yeah, but there's one later on where you, do that. And then you drop through the hole. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh. Okay. But like you drop through the hole and it's either a secret exit or just like an extra part of the level. So I'm actually gonna look that up. Okay, so it is a later level where you do that. It has nothing to do with this one. Oh god, right, I forgot about that. They put the little speed boost pads in here. They're mostly helpful. I will say there are some of them I do believe, that are there to fuck you, because they'll, like, speed boost you, but, like, right into a mine or something. Oh, God, fuck me. I can't fucking jump those things to save my life, apparently. Also, the way that you don't necessarily have to get all the boxes, because the boulder will get them for you. But there are specific boxes in the level where if you don't get them, they're just perfectly positioned so that the boulder won't quite get them. And it's really a bitchy move when it happens. If you're going to rely on the boulder to get a box for you and then it misses it by like that much, considering how much space the boulder takes up. Which, theoretically, if it misses the boulder, or if the boulder misses the box, you should theoretically then be able to like move to that side, wait, time it, and like slide at the same time as it passes the box, and live. Theoretically, and get behind the boulder, but I highly doubt that happens. And look at the first boss, Ripperoo. Was the second boss in the first game, but to be fair, the first boss in the first game was kind of a bitch. He shouldn't play with nitro boxes, and neither should you. I wholeheartedly agree. So he's not Professor Roo, if you remember. At the end of the first game, he did go to college or something, or university, and get and become a professor. He's also now bouncing on a cane, which, if you played Crash Bash, oh my, look at that hair underneath it. He has a level that he does this in. There's like levels where you bounce around on pogo sticks like that. And he's in it, and he'll just like randomly come in and fuck shit up for you during the course. Oh. He fucking body blocked me like a motherfucker right there. Look, though, force equals mass times acceleration. That's good. He got that one. I wonder if E equals MC squared. I don't know if his pattern is the same at all times. Like, I don't know if, like, he's always going to end up in the same ending position. He did in the first one. Like, in the first one, his pattern was, like, super fucking easy to figure out. But I don't know how it works in this one. Like, I don't know if... it looks like he's going to do the same pattern every time. So it might just be one of those levels that's, you know... well, like, live, die, repeat, you know? You just go through it, wait until he kills himself, or wait until he manages to kill you. And then, you know, redo it. So I don't think that... I think if he lands on your head, you're probably fucked. But obviously running into him doesn't do it, or like doesn't kill you, which is nice. Oh, you fucker. I was gonna say, I don't know if the TNT will do it, because... because, you know, the TNT, I don't, like I said, if landing on you doesn't kill you, which it didn't look like landing on me killed me there. It looked like it was just the fact that he'd placed the TNT as he landed, or the nitro as he landed. Because obviously nitro explodes immediately upon being touched, whereas TNT does not. So I imagine that if he bounces on you and places a TNT, you still have a second to get away from him, maybe. I don't know, I'm not really willing to test it out. But you never know. Because it did look like it was the... because I didn't die as soon as he hit. Like, I died when the TNT... or, not TNT, when the nitro exploded. Yeah, see, it's fine. Well, I mean, yeah, so it's fine, because it was TNT, not nitro. And boom! So I don't really remember where I was... oh, fuck me! How did I do that? How did I perfectly position myself like that? Like, Jesus Christ. I fucking placed myself on where he's gonna sit. Wow, that was... I am impressed with how bad I just did that. Like, Jesus, that's twice in a row now where I just go, it's like, alright, I guess I'll stand on this square and die. And the first time was excusable because, you know, I didn't know he was gonna place one there. But the second time, Like, really? I did it on the second go-around? It's like, I knew where he placed them. Well, obviously not, but like, fuck, I can't believe I did that. I really can't believe that I fucking just did that. Fucking Ripper. You suck. Ugh. I'm just so flabbergasted by myself. Or by my own stupidity there. Like, I can't fucking like, it's just not registering that I was that fucking stupid. Okay, you can stop whenever. So I don't know if the Nitro has as much of a blast radius as the TNT. Professor Pulverized, sure. It didn't look like it, but it's hard to tell because, you know, the TNT is like a big red fire explosion, whereas the Nitro crates are like a little. So they might not, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. But that's the first world done. I imagine Cortex will have something to say. I mean, he should have theoretically said it beforehand. Because he said he was going to get to me once I got the 5th crystal. No? That's it? Alright. So I guess he won't talk to us until we move up a floor. Which, well, let's see, do I have to do it? Okay, I have to do it. Alright, so that'll be it for this part. We fucking rocked it. Got all 5. We got a blue gem and 4 clears. And I'll go back and get the last clear gem after I'm done recording here. We defeated Professor Ripperoo, wherever the fuck his level went to. There it is. And that has been the first world of Crash 2. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week.